Today we are going to peek into literally the checklist that I use to get started with North American Senior Benefits. Shout out to AJ Ridout and Family Allegiance. This is directly from his material. To be quite honest, I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to be sharing this, but a lot of people come to me and ask me about my journey in life insurance and what does it look like to get started. There's so many people who are concerned about that and wonder about that. So I figured it may be a pretty good thing to take a look. So this is really short, really brief, going to go through the steps that was recommended. And I'll share my Google document here. Here we go. Let's get started. All right. Everything's so slow. So you see right here, after having a conversation, and the way that I found AJ Ridout, I was searching, looking around for something that was going to allow me to have consistent income while still serving and helping people in the probate and estate space. And so a lot of financial services and insurance kept popping up, and I found them on Indeed. He reached back out to me after I sent in my initial resume and all, and we seemed to have a really good vibe, had similar values, similar thoughts about what a person can do if they are willing to put the work in, and similar, it seems like, sense of integrity when it comes to caring about folks and what we do. So here's the checklist directly from Family Allegiance, AJ Ridout's team. It encourages you to create a business email account because as you're getting started, there's going to be so many things that are going to come to you. So having it in one place is awesome. You don't necessarily have to have a personalized account. You can go to Gmail and create it right there. Yeah. So then next is the pre-license exam prep. Whoever you go to should have some type of resource or tool that's going to give you direct access to a pre-license exam, and usually they give you some type of discount. So this is one for NASB Nation pre-license exam. Now, when you're taking the pre-license exam, there are a lot of tips out there. I recommend that you just go straight. Of course, read the material. You need to know the stuff, but go straight to the test after you've read the material and just take the test over and over. Take the mock test over. 10, 20, 30, as much as you can before you actually take the life insurance exam. And just know it's probably going to take you about, if you're really on your game, you could take about a week to get through it. If you're really on top of it, it could take you a little shorter, or it shouldn't take you more than a month, though, to get through the exam. If it's taking you a month to get through that pre-license exam, there may be something else that's in the way that we can explore. Feel free to reach out to me. We can talk about that. Now, as far as the exam, know that it's going to take you about 2 weeks or so to even get on the schedule, usually, depending on where you are. So just be mindful of this. So the pre-license exam person view is what I use for North Carolina, and just gave me the link to NIPR to set up that exam. Now, once you get the certificate of completion, then you need to upload it to the Sure LC profile. I don't know if I stated that earlier, but you're going to create a we'll see it down here. You'll create a Sure LC profile, which is the tool or space or dashboard that holds a lot of life, health, financial services resources for agents and producers. Also, make sure you schedule that fingerprints and get out there early. Make sure you schedule one that will send your fingerprints directly to the Department of Insurance. So these are just things you need to be mindful of, because it's not just, hit the ground running. There are steps in front of you. As a matter of fact, if you're really on the ball from the time you decide you pick the team that you want to be a part of to the time you actually can be in front of people selling, it's probably going to be about a month, because there's some things you need to wait for. For instance, once you create this Sure LC profile, this is going to allow you to receive your contracts and all that good stuff. So this is if you're with the IMO. There are basically two types of insurance brokers or insurance agents, I should say. Someone who's a captive agent, that means they work for one particular specific company. All they do is sell those products right there. It has its pluses, it has its minuses. There's a lot of structure there. Or you have the IMO, which is you have contracts with, it's a marketing company literally, and you have contracts with different carriers, which allows you to sell their products. Sometimes IMO can be the wild, wild west, but one thing I love about it is the flexibility, and I appreciate that I'm with a great team like Family Allegiance and North American Senior Benefits, because it seems like they're doing it right, and I'm finding tons of success. So next, you'll get your SureBay email, which will come with all the paperwork you need to fill out for the contracting paperwork for the different carriers and things of that nature. Then you're going to need to take the AML course, which is anti-money laundering. The federal government, the state government, people are serious about making sure people don't use life insurance or other vehicles to launder money. So it'll go through that. It doesn't take too long, but you got to get it specifically from this. I think this resource. There may be some other resources out there, but I know like Mutual of Omaha and a lot of the carriers that I work with want it to come from this source right here. Then it is optional, but definitely recommend you get it. The EMO, which is your insurance, basically. Insurance for insurance agents. So if I make a mistake, error, or omission and all, as long as it's done, it's not, as long as I'm not being deceitful, then you actually can be protected. Because we live in a very litigious, people like to sue, so you want to be protected and covered. All right, so those are the new agent checklists to get started. People sometimes want to know, what does a rubber meat road look like? That's what it looks like right there. Or should I say that's what it looks like right there. If you are interested in becoming an agent, you want to talk about what that looks like, beyond just the rubber meets the road, this lifestyle. It's a way. It's a habit. It's a way of being. Love to chat with you about it. Feel free to give me a contact, DM me, call me 662-816-6332. Courtney at Estate Pro Service. Like and subscribe so we can really reach more folks. And as always, the life and transitions experts. Let your light shine. Cheers.